Hey folks, I finally created the copycat recipe for Flo's famous hot dog relish up there in, was it Cape Nettic, Maine? And Flo's is very famous up there, and they like have like hour to 2 hour wait lines, at the door. So I did buy the relish, and I did a video of it back, I don't know, a few months ago, and I really liked that relish. So I started researching it, and I found the secret ingredient that makes it. And I made it yesterday. And this, I ended up with like a pint of Flo's hot dog relish. And I got to say, from just tasting this while I was making it, I think I nailed it. And just like the look and everything, the proof is tasting it on a hot dog. And the way they do their hot dogs is they're steamed hot dogs on a bun with mayonnaise, the relish, and then it's topped with celery salt. So that's the way I'm going to make this dog. But first, let me show you how I made this, and then come back and then give it a taste and see how it compares to the hot dog relish that I bought on Amazon. So here's how I made it.
Okay, I got 2 pounds of finely minced onion here, and I used the food processor, and I would suggest using it. And I got here a third of a cup of sweet pickle relish, a third of a cup of dark molasses, and you want these onions to be as fine as you can, so running them through a food processor is the best way to do that. I have 3 tablespoons of ketchup here. That's just your regular old Heinz ketchup. I got 2 tablespoons of dark brown sugar, 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce, 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, and a half a teaspoon of chopped peppers, or chopped red pepper, celery salt, and onion powder. And then this is the secret. Gravy Master. That's the vinegar gravy. I'm going to start with a teaspoon of the Gravy Master because it's similar to a kitchen bouquet, and a little goes a long way. I can add more later if I need to. I'll put the ingredients list in the description box below so you can get all the exact ingredients or the exact amounts. And let's give this a good stir, because this is going to be on the stove for a while, because this has got to reduce down. That's a lot of onions. So it's looking pretty good. We're going to bring this up to a boil and then reduce it. Okay. You can see it's reduced down a little bit. So we give it a good stir. We still got a ways to go. Total time on this on the stove simmering was an hour. Because you really want those onions to really break down and dissolve quite a bit, because this is going to end up being more like a, I don't know, almost like a onion jelly. But yeah, that's smelling really good. Okay, you can see now we've really reduced down quite a bit, and we're getting that nice dark color that the Flo's relish is known for. But I do want to add 1 more teaspoon of the Gravy Master, because from memory, I remember that the Flo's relish was really dark. Plus, the Gravy Master adds quite a bit of flavor as well. So there we go. That, I think that right there is perfect. That's looking really good. Yep. Now, after a little bit longer, I decided, after I read the ingredients again, and it called for modified cornstarch, which is a cornstarch slurry. So I got a tablespoon of cornstarch dissolved in enough water, and then I'm going to add this to this mixture, and you can see that it's already starting to thicken it up, because you want this to be more like a I don't know, like a jelly, and that's looking perfect. Let's give it a taste, see if we need to make any adjustments to the flavors. Nope, we are good. We are good. We don't need to add anything more to this. Okay, just let this go for a little bit longer. It's looking and smelling really good. Now I'm going to turn the heat off, and then I'm going to put this in a different container. Let it go overnight, and then put it on a dog. We'll see how it tastes. Okay. Split top bun is mandatory. So we got a hot dog, a split top bun, add some mayonnaise. This is how they make them in Flo's. And then a generous amount of that relish, and this is right out of the refrigerator. You don't have to warm it up or anything. So generous amount of relish. Yep, this is looking very familiar. And then top it with some celery salt. And we are good to go. Let's give this a taste.
Okay, it's pretty simple. The hardest thing is getting all those onions chopped up, and if you use a food processor, it's not that hard. So here's what the finished product looks like. I gotta say, that looks and smells a lot like the original that I got on Amazon from Flo's. So let's give her a taste. Let's take it from this end. Oh boy, that was gonna need another bite. Okay, I am spot on that. That is a really good copycat recipe of that particular relish. The onions are perfect. The flavoring is, to me, it's spot on. If some of you don't think it's spot on, it's really, really close. But I think it's spot on. I've only had that one jar, so I think this one's really good. So if you make it yourself, let me know what you think. And there you have it. People can make their own, and I hope you do. And if you like this kind of stuff, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, subscribe. I answer all my comments, and thanks for watching.